Hurricane Francine, which is making landfall this evening. A tough situation there. A state of federal emergency is in effect right now in Louisiana because of Hurricane Francine. The storm, now a Category 1 hurricane, forecasters are expecting life-threatening storm surges in parts of Texas, Mississippi, and Alabama. Right now, New Orleans is preparing for landfall. The National Hurricane Center expects the storm to make landfall sometime this evening. So we're certainly thinking of our friends down south.
We are, and we have our expert here. Tevin, when you look at that, what do you see?
Well, I see a storm that really, anytime you get something in the Gulf of Mexico this time of year, the water temperatures are much warmer. They can really strengthen and rapidly develop. We were thinking initially Cat 2, maybe even approaching Cat 3. That's not the case.
Okay, thank you.
Still a Category 1 in the Gulf of Mexico.
And you always get nervous around New Orleans.
Exactly.
Considering what we've seen before there.
And a lot of rainfall, too. Remember, the category only talks about the wind speed with that storm. We don't have anything here at home to worry about as of yet, but that storm not that far off from, again, the northern Gulf Coast right now and making landfall sometime this evening. Let's take a closer look or inspection at the storm right now. Its winds are at 90 miles an hour. The stronger gusts are approaching 115 miles an hour. It is moving pretty quickly, though, at about 10 to maybe even 13 miles an hour here or there. As that storm makes landfall again this evening, right around 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Ultimately, once it moves beyond that landfall, the winds will die out, but the rainfall from Francine will continue across the mid-Mississippi River Valley. This is the peak of hurricane season, statistically speaking. So activity, though it continues into November, it tends to start to subside. But we are still watching not only Francine here in the Gulf of Mexico, but two other areas of potential development in the NBR and in the Atlantic Ocean. That would be in the coming 5 to 7 days or so across the Caribbean as well. Temperatures here across New England, pretty calm and steady right now at 47 degrees across Cape Ann, 59 in Boston, 43 for Norwood. Keene is like, wait a minute here, I can cool down even more to 41. In the coming hour to an hour and a half, we have the chance to drop down into the upper 30s actually across the Monadnocks, and then everyone gets in on the sunshine today and warmer air that's back for another day in a row. 72 for temperatures in Boston at about noontime, 75 if you're outdoors in Norwood, maybe playing a round or two of golf. Temperatures approaching the upper 70s to low 80s today. I don't really think it's an overly hot day, especially along the shore because of the east wind that we've got. But Thursday and Friday, we do warm up substantially back into the summer sun. And you have to remember, fall is that time of transition, after all, between the summer and ultimately the winter months, which will come down the line. But first, it's the summer sun that returns. That comes on Thursday and Friday. A few scattered clouds on Friday. There will be some showers north of the greater Boston metro. I think most of that, by the way, across the Merrimack Valley, the seacoast of New Hampshire, and down East Maine. On Saturday and Sunday, it's a stunning weekend. Dare I say a wicked awesome weekend in New England with highs in the mid-70s both days. Next Monday, we will warm back up into the lower 80s.